My name is Dana Draghi. I'm the worship pastor here at Story Hill Church. And if you're joining us for the first time, we are so excited that you're here. At Story Hill, we proclaim that Jesus Christ is the King. We usually meet at Bishop Seabury, but this is Story Hill online. So tell all your friends about it. Come on in, fill out a card, and get connected. Guys, this morning we're going to start with just singing to King Jesus because he is worthy of all our praise. Corinthians says that whatever you do, whether you eat or drink, do everything for the glory of God. And so we're going to start with just singing, and then we're going to pray together and listen to the teaching of the Word. And so let's just take this time to sing to King Jesus.
And in his goodness, he has chosen to love us. But at the beginning of the time, we chose to walk away from God. We separated ourselves from him by following our own path and sinning. But in his love, God gave us Jesus. And it's only through Jesus that we have right standing and communion again with God. And so this morning, what we like to do as a church is confess our need for Jesus. So we have a prayer of confession that I'm going to pray, and you can sit and you can either just take it in and listen, or you can read these words with me on the screen. But let's together confess and ask for Jesus to meet us here. Merciful God, you pardon all who truly repent and turn to you. We humbly confess our sins and ask for your mercy. We have not loved with a pure heart, nor have we loved our neighbor as ourselves. We have not done justice, loved kindness, or walked humbly with you, our God. Have mercy on us, O God, in your loving kindness, in your great compassion. Cleanse us from our sin. Create in us a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within us. Do not cast us from your presence or take your Holy Spirit from us. Restore to us the joy of your salvation and sustain us with your bountiful Spirit through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Now, let's continue to sing about the treasure that we have in Jesus Christ. Sing, how rich a treasure. How rich a treasure we possess in Jesus Christ our Lord. His blood our ransom and defense, His glory our reward. The sum of all created things is worthless in compared. For our inheritance is Him whose praise angels declare. How free and costly was the love displayed upon the cross. While we were dead in untold sin, the sovereign purchased us. The will of God the Father demonstrated through the Son. The Spirit seals the greatest work, the work which Christ has done. You've done it all. How vast and measureless, how vast and measureless the flood of mercy unrestrained. The penalty was paid in full, the spotless Lamb was slain. Salvation, what a priceless gift, received by grace through faith. We stand in robes of righteousness, we stand in Jesus' name. Yeah, for yours is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory. Yours is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory. Yours is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory. Amen. Yeah.
Therefore, as ye shall supply now, all the food, property, laundry, and offering. Like newborn infants, you will receive milk of the word, so that by it you may grow up into your salvation. As you come to Him, a living stone, rejected by people, but chosen and honored by God.
You yourselves as living stones, a spiritual house, are being built to be a holy priesthood, to spiritual sacrifices acceptable to God through Jesus Christ.
What standards does it keep? Our comes in our judgment, and the wonderful believe wherever we begin. So I will come to you who believe, but for the unbelieving, the stone that the builders rejected, that's one who become the cornerstone. And a stone to stumble over and an rock to trip over.
They stumble because they disobey the word. They were destined for this. But you are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people for their possession.
So that you may proclaim the praises of the one who called you out of the darkness into his marvelous light. Good morning, Storyville Church Online. My name is Rodgers. I'm one of the pastors here, and it is an honor that you are joining us right now in our Sunday service. We are on week 3 of our new Stand Firm series as we're reading verse by verse through the New Testament book of 1 Peter. So last week we saw at the end of chapter 1, so if you have your Bible or out, go ahead and grab that thing, open it up. We're going to be in chapter 2 today. But last week at the end of chapter 1, Peter is reminding his audience, Christians and us today, that they and we get to live holy lives. As we transition into chapter 2, Peter's going to use this amazing imagery to help us to see what we are together. This whole passage, the first 10 verses of chapter 2 that we're going to read, is all about the church. So let's dive in to verse 1 and discover everything, because it is rich and full. So we start off with the word therefore. Now, before we read on, I don't know if you've ever heard this little silly phrase, but when you see a therefore in Scripture, it's helpful to ask, what is it there for? So it is pointing back to everything from chapter 1. Essentially, Peter is saying, guys, you have been born again for the purpose of being set apart to live as Jesus lived, holy lives. And so he says, in transition, therefore, rid yourselves of all malice, all deceit, hypocrisy, envy, and all slander. Like newborn infants, desire the pure milk of the word, so that you may grow up into your salvation if you have tasted that the Lord is good. This first verse points to some pretty serious issues that honestly can crumble churches. When you see things like deceit, hypocrisy, envy, slander, those things can just crush churches. So instead, Peter is challenging them and us today to get rid of those things and instead pursue the things that nourish the health of community. The desire for spiritual nourishment, like a newborn, as he says, comes from a church that wants to know the Lord and live for Him in everything that they do, all driven from this unbridled trust, just like in verse 3, that God is good. Every single local church should strive for this kind of help. Now, before we dive into verse 4, I do want to pause and point out something that we see in the original Greek language. You'll notice in this passage several places of the word you, yourselves, your, you, and we should be honest with ourselves. Oftentimes when we see things like that in the Scripture, it's so easy to think about ourselves because it's saying you, and we think, well, you, right, with me too. But in the original language, these yous are plural. Now, I'm from Arkansas, proud of it, and I still carry to this day my y'all. They're deep in me, they're never going to leave. Sometimes it's just easier to say y'all instead of you all. I kind of like those with some more southern Bible translators, but essentially these are reading y'all, you all. There's a plural to that. And the reason that that is important is because it reshapes the entire way that we read and understand this text. Because every time we see it with us, it is saying, you all. We live with an American individualistic culture. Just like a fish doesn't know it's in water, sometimes we don't know we even live with that kind of a culture attached into the way that we think and into our worldview. To give you an example, a great missiology professor in Kennedy College out of Chicago for years taught international students and learned something from a particular group of his students. There was this group of African students that intentionally, semester to semester, purposely did not get good grades, did not raise their hand in class. Why? Because being part of the group was more fundamental than standing out as an individual. That kind of a culture is what this first century group would have been like, which that shapes the way that we understand the church when Peter is writing about these things. Yes, you make up the church, but it's you all that is the church, and that's what Peter is saying here. So let's see more as he unpacks this. Look at verse 4 now. He says, as you come to him, a living stone, vivid imagery with an unpack, rejected by people, but chosen and honored by God, y'all yourselves, as living stones, a spiritual house, are being built up to be a holy priesthood, to offer spiritual sacrifices acceptable to God through Jesus Christ. So this imagery that he uses here, this living stone and spiritual house and spiritual sacrifices, okay, this is a little bit strange imagery for us to wrap our heads around, but I want to simplify this as much as possible, and in order to do so, I kind of want to take a trip back in time to this setting in 1st century A.D. Now, as a reminder, when we first started this series, we pointed out that this letter was written to Christians in Asia Minor, in this area, okay? This was a Roman province. They had control, and all these people were under Roman authority, but this is modern-day Turkey, okay? So in this culture, in 1st century A.D., it would have been a polytheistic culture, the worship of many, many gods. So much so that all throughout these lands were these magnificent temples that were built really as homes to serve individual gods and goddesses. Now, the reason that that is important is because when Peter is writing this letter, and he's writing things like living stones and spiritual house, and what does that mean? And he is helping his audience see a contrast that for them would have been just like I totally get it. And let me continue with the analogy. I have a picture of a current to-date temple in modern-day Turkey, okay? This was a temple dedicated to the god of Apollo, okay? This was the Apollo temple. And if you can see, there are hundreds and thousands of stones that make up this gigantic temple that was designed to worship and make sure that that God was okay, and so that way that their lives would be okay in their communities as to what they believe. Now, just to show the grandeur of it, here is a digital reconstruction of what that would have looked like. Can you imagine 2,000 years ago walking up to something like that? It would have been awesome, right? overwhelming. In fact, this is not just one. They have these all throughout the ancient world. There's something that's pretty amazing about these temples. They were designed in such a way that the stones that built those temples were cut from the quarry to go to the exact place where they sat. Here's another picture of the same temple, but today, okay? So you can see these round stones, these horizontal step stones, these larger foundational stones, all of the thousands of stones. And we know from archaeology that a lot of these were cut, marked, and numbered from the quarry to say, okay, that stone is designed for that location, and if it goes anywhere else, it will mess up the whole thing. You don't take this stone and set it there because it would ruin the whole purpose of the aesthetic and the design and everything. It all had a purpose. And the ancient readers would have known this, and so when Paul is saying, or Peter is saying, you are living stones. You are a spiritual house. He's telling his readers, you're so much more than the temples that you pass by on a daily, monthly, or yearly basis. What you have is eternal. God is building a house that does not have walls. It's not a physical building, but rather a living house. And that's the best part is about to come next. Look at verse 6. He says, for it stands in Scripture. See, and he's quoting here, I lay a stone in Zion, a chosen and honored cornerstone, and the one who believes in him will never be put to shame. Verse 7, so honor will come to you all who believe. But for the unbelieving, the stone that the builders rejected, this one has become the cornerstone. And he continues to quote another Old Testament passage, a stone to stumble over and a rock to trip over. They stumbled because they disobeyed the word. They were destined for this. These Old Testament passages pointed to how Israel's leaders would one day reject the chosen Messiah, and that was Jesus. He had become the pinnacle of God's peace, not their leadership. So God's act of appointing Jesus as the living cornerstone of the church has become both honor for believers and yet still judgment for those that don't believe. Because for those that do believe, he is the forever stone to stand on. Unbreakable, unsinkable, but for those who reject him, he's simply a rock to trip over. I was driving in my car just a few days ago, and right now, if you've been out at all, you've probably seen so many people walking around and enjoying the nice weather. It's something that is awesome that we get to do during this time. But I was just driving by, and someone was walking, and they were on their phone, so they were just walking, and they were doing whatever they were doing. And I don't know why, I just started, looking at them while they were walking, and all of a sudden, they didn't see that in the country was a huge lip, and they just ripped and just busted. I felt so bad for them. I didn't know if I should turn around, but I looked in my rearview mirror, and they were getting up, and they were looking to see if anybody saw them. They were probably embarrassed. But that moment stuck with me because as they just stood there distracted, moving through life, they did not see the stone that they would trip over. And this is what this passage is saying. That for some, Jesus is just a rock to stumble over, a rock to trip over. Now, next, Peter is going to teach us exactly who the church is. Because we've been developing this thought of, God, you've got to be healthy and live in a healthy community type of way, and know that you're a living house built on this cornerstone of Jesus. But guys, next verse 9, he is just about to unload some amazing truth. He says, but y'all are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people for his possession, so that you may proclaim the praises of the one who called you out of darkness and into his marvelous light. The richness and depth in this one verse is almost overwhelming. One theologian puts it this way: there is no passage in the New Testament that more explicitly associates the Old Testament terms for Israel with the New Testament church than this one verse. These descriptions make up the character of the church. It describes who she is and what she is and how she should live and what all those things. It's the character of it. So I want to take a second and look at these four things, these four descriptions. The first is this: a chosen race. This immediately gives a shout out to God's goodness and his grace. Because we did nothing to be chosen. We didn't deserve to be chosen. We weren't the cute little puppy at the puppy store with the bow and the fluffy, all the things, and just, let's pick me. Like, we weren't that. Instead, rather, we were the raggedy, mangy, worm-infested mutt, yet he still chose us. Just as he said in John 15, you did not choose me, but I chose you. God's grace. We're chosen. The second thing is a royal priesthood. This probably has the most unfamiliarity with us today. Because more than likely, you and I, you personal, you plural, me, think us, we're not royalty. Surprise. Chris William, if you clicked into Third Hill Church this morning, we're thrilled to have you. You're royalty. I'm not. Don't have those things. I don't. It's hard for me to relate, but kudos to you, right? And the same thing is true for Peter's audience. To be part of royalty was quite literally beyond their capability of understanding. Because royalty was inherited. And most likely, every single person that read this letter back then, and most of us today, they were not members, family members of the Roman Emperor. But you know what the gospel does? It levels all people. Royal or not, everyone now has the same status in God's kingdom. All people in Christ are adopted into the family where Jesus is king. And that king is royalty. But then he has this priesthood. He's speaking directly to the inherited privilege of a direct access to God. The ancient Jewish priests were from these special families. They served God by mediating between the people and God. To be a priest was a privilege beyond comparison. And so Peter's point here is that there's no longer any physical lineage or heritage or royalty, right? But rather, to become a Christian is to be raised to the ultimate in status, right? There's no greater hope because we become children of the God of the universe and we have direct access to him. Why? Because we're his children. We don't deserve this, right? We were chosen and then we were given this status. It's unbelievable. Then he says that you're a holy nation. And just as we learned last week, we are set apart and we belong exclusively to God. Our citizenship is in heaven, and so we live as such. And the last thing he says is that we are a people for his possession, which means that we are bought with the price of Jesus' blood on the cross. Once we were not God's people, this is verse 10 is about to say. Look, it says, once you were not a people, but now you are God's people. You have not received mercy, but now You have received mercy. But now that we have trusted Christ, we are his people. Happily, right? Joyfully. It's amazing. All pointing back to verse 9 a second ago so that we can proclaim God's praises. That's why we worship. That's why we live. That's why we love. That's why we do everything with our whole life. The church in this description is amazing. And I know that some of you may have had challenging experiences with a local church, or maybe perceptions about the church. But this, in God's Word, spoken truth today, here in 1 Peter, this is what the church is supposed to be like. This is what our church is striving to be. United together. And you know what I love about the unity inside of it? Unity does not eliminate diversity. Rather, the opposite. Not all children are alike in a family, nor are all the stones in a building, they're not identical. They have different purposes. In fact, diversity gives beauty to a family and to a building. So, here's my challenge and my encouragement as we walk away from these 10 verses. The first is a question that is the most important question that you need to answer for your entire life. Is Jesus your cornerstone? Is the one who did everything for you? He lived the life that you couldn't live. He paid the price that you couldn't pay, to turn around and say, the gift is yours freely. Is he your cornerstone? Or is something else the foundation in your life? It's something that we all must examine, of which has an eternal significance. Or is Jesus the stone that you begrudgingly trip over? I would encourage you to say yes, repent, and believe today. The second, if you are a Christian, I would like to encourage you that God has made you uniquely for the church. This past Christmas, we had a special event for our volunteers. This is a way to say thank you. We gave out these fun, silly, but very truthful awards to them, celebrating this idea that everyone in our church is uniquely gifted and uniquely made to fit in as that living stone, right, into what makes up the house. Some of you guys may know Matt and Evan. They have served here online on our worship team. We gave them like this Happy Camper Award because whenever you see them, you're just giving to them because they exude that, and it's so fun. And this morning, the 10 cars have been back here, and their whole family can basically do anything. So we gave them the Swiss Army Family Award because that makes sense for them. It's awesome. There's another couple in our church, the Doties, and we said, you get the Lack of Sleep Award because you just wake up early and you serve and you're amazing. And we have this guy named Gabe, and we gave him the Rookie of the Year Award because he came in a year ago and he was served faithfully. And for guys on our tech team, we gave them the Batman and Robin Award because without them, I mean, let me make a point. Hang on a second. This might be strange, but hopefully I'm not going to make anybody throw up with moving the camera around. But some of you may not realize that as we do this online thing, it would not be possible. They don't know I'm doing this, but so it's time to take your gear and your equipment, guys. These are guys and gals that serve on our tech team, and without them, we couldn't do what we do. They have been uniquely gifted to serve in such a way. And to be honest, it's not often that visible. But yet, they run in the way that God has gifted them, and we celebrate that. Because God has made all of us different and unique. Don't ever ever minimize how God has made you and gifted you for the church. Celebrate that you get to be a part of the house. And lastly, this is so excited. We get to be the church. Because when you see like these things, if you get to have this kind of option, chosen race, royal priesthood, holy nation, God's possession, why wouldn't you want that? Especially if you have said yes to Jesus. We get to be this church. I think about young men and women who have waited a long time to get married. And I don't really ever, I do a lot of premarital counseling, and I've yet to do premarital counseling for a couple, and they're just like, wow, I get to do this. They're always the opposite. They're like, I get to get married, or like new parents, like I get to be a dad or a mom. Like there's this passion and zeal and excitement inside of that. We get to be the church. We get to shout God's praises. We get to love our neighbor and our city and the nations. Soon, we're going to be unleashed back into our communities as we phase into this new stage of life. And I would encourage you that as you phase back into life, don't just exist. Don't just show up because you did once, or you have a lot. Rather, be these things. Live like you were chosen. Live like you're part of the royal priesthood. Live like you are done. We're about to sing Christ is Risen, and I can't think of a better song to shout from the rooftops after reading this passage. So I'm going to pray, and we're going to worship together this morning. Join me in prayer. Jesus, we are overwhelmed by the truth in these verses because these are things that we do not deserve, yet you have laid them on us in such a beautiful way that we get to respond to these things. And so this morning, we just, as a church that is gathered online, we look to you as our God and our King and our Savior and our everything, and we say thank you for choosing us because we don't deserve it. And help us to live in boldness as how you've made us, and help us to live in boldness as the church. And Jesus, I pray for that one person or multiple people this morning that are still wrestling with choosing you as their cornerstone. I pray that they would say yes and figure everything out after. Because they don't have to come to you perfect, but just as they are. Jesus, you are risen, so we
Sing Amazing Grace with me. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound, saved a wretch like me. For I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. Hallelujah, Christ is risen from the grave. Hallelujah, Christ is risen from the grave. day you call me in to heaven's sweet embrace, I'll see your scars, your open arms, the beauty of your face. Through tears of joy, I'll lift my voice in everlasting praise. Hallelujah. Christ is risen from the grave. Oh, death, where is your sting? Oh, fear, where is your power? The mighty King of Kings has disarmed you. Delivered and redeemed, eternal life is ours. Oh, praise His name forever. Hallelujah. Christ is risen from the grave. Christ is risen from Christ is risen from the And on the day you call me in to heaven's sweet embrace, I'll see your scars, your open arms, the beauty of your face. Through tears of joy, I'll lift my voice in everlasting praise. Hallelujah. Christ is risen from the grave. See, my hope is built. Here we go. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest free, but only trust in Jesus' name. Sing that verse again. My hope is built. My hope is built on nothing less
move on to announcements and finish out our service today, there's one more thing that I want to add on to our passage that we read. Studying these verses in this scripture has been so amazing. It's brought history to life, and a lot of it full of just heartache. But there's something that I've learned inside of this study, and I want to use it as an illustration to finish. And so there is another temple. It's actually in Ephesus. Here's a digital reconstruction of what this temple would have looked like. It's a temple to the goddess in Artemis. It was a fertility goddess. And so this was one of the most grandeur temples in the ancient world, in modern-day Turkey, in the old city of Ephesus. And here is a picture of what that temple looks like today. As these stones have crumbled and fallen, there's such a contrast to the family and the house of God. Because what God is building does not fall. It's imperishable and it lasts forever. And to be a part of that family is everlasting. How beautiful and amazing is that for us who claim Jesus? And so my encouragement is the same to you. Claim Him and be a part of the family of God and the house of God that will never fall like that. So before we get out of here this morning, I have a few specific announcements that I want to share. The first is our women's ministry event that is coming up this Thursday. So May 7th, 7:30 p.m. You'll find the link to join that Zoom call on our website. All you gals, please make sure to head over there on Thursday evening. It's going to be a wonderful time of conversation and fellowship. Just make plans for that. The second announcement that we have is an update of which I'm just really, really excited about. You guys have been giving faithfully to the relief fund that we set up when all of this pandemic arose and we moved to our online services because we knew that there would be an opportunity to give, especially in our local context. Well, we are thrilled to announce that we have partnered with two local organizations, Heartland Community Health Center and Just Food. I want to take a moment to tell you about both of those. So if you have served with us or been with us for some time now, you may know that the Heartland is the same group that we partner with in our volunteer of the marathon every fall. Well, since this pandemic has started, they have over doubled, almost tripled their need for people to be seen with healthcare issues. Their healthcare system, they will take anybody and everybody. You don't have to have anything, and they gladly welcome it, and they survive on donations. But they have a very specific COVID-19 thing going on with the mobile pull-ups and all the supplies and them trying to get their tests. And we were able to provide $1,000 for their needs in this area because of you. So thank you, church. In Johnson, they closed their food pantry and have pointed everyone to Just Food here in town, of which their demand has gone up 500% since this was started. The need for food is there for so many people in our community. And what's amazing is if you were to bring a loaf of bread for a couple dollars, they're able to take $1 and buy 7 loaves of bread because of what their connections are. So we were also able to give $1,000 because of your generosity. Thank you, church, to help our community in this time of need. So amazing, and as you continue to give, we'll continue to help the needs in our city. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The last announcement is an update to what things are going on. Some of you may have seen recently that Governor Kerry came out and gave a phased approach to how we will enter back into life, date-specific and number-specific to how many can gather and all those kind of things. If you've not seen those PDFs, you're not meant to read this. This is just an example because this is their rollout of their phase. You can go find that online from them. But there's 2 dates that are important, and they're pretty different, and there's a need explaining. The first is May 4th, okay? So this is when the stay-at-home orders existed, and groups can gather in 10 or less. So we are green-lighting an encouragement to our church on May 4th to meet in your community groups using wise counsel and safe decisions and all those things. For some of you may even still opt to not meet because of concerns. But some of you might go ahead and we have that blessing from our authorities to do so. And so as the phase continues to roll out, there is a date out there in the future that we feel confident enough to speak about with an explanation. So the second date is June 28th. Since we don't have a physical location, living stones, right? We meet in a local school here in our town, Bishop Seabury. They've been incredible partners with us, and they are undergoing major construction on their site right now. So, the whole month of June, they're not allowed to have any occupants because of specific construction that is going on. And June 28th is the earliest that we're going to be able to meet back in our home of where we've been. One caveat, this date out there doesn't necessarily mean we won't gather. So there is some hope and excitement that we get to share to say, in the month of June, there's a chance that we're going to start to gather using wisdom based on everything from this rollout and the phase from which our local authorities have given us, of which we want to be obedient to as citizens. So be looking for more information on social media, all those kind of things. We'll continue to push it out. But guys, it has been an awesome Sunday evening. Thank you for joining us online this morning. Have a great day.